Hey guys, so I have another review for you today, and that'll be on this bipod right here by Magpul. And this is the M-Lock version. I'm going to go over why you might want something like this, and also all the features that this thing has. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's go over some of the features first. So the majority of this bipod will be made out of anodized aluminum and polymer, mostly polymer. All the flat dark earth color you see, all this tan, that's all polymer. The inside of the legs is going to be the anodized aluminum, and there is some little pieces inside that are stainless steel, and then the feet are actually rubber. And these feet are actually changeable. Atlas makes different feet for these, so if you don't like these ones, there's actually different options you can choose from. Here's a few pictures of the different kinds. And these legs, to employ them, it's pretty easy. There's no buttons involved, it's all spring tension. Just push it and then it'll snap in. You're good to go. And then to return them, there's a button here and a button on the opposite side, the same kind. You're going to push those in. Then I use my whole wrist and hand to just shift it forward like that. In real time. Pretty easy. Now the legs themselves have 7 different adjustable sizes. Right now it's about 6.8 inches. When they're fully extended, it's a little bit over 10 inches. And you just push this button, extend it out. And then you can adjust, let go where you want. There's all these little rivets on the inside to where you can lock it out where you want it to go. So you've got the options to play with of what distance you want these to be or length. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Next, this guy right here. This is the bipod locking knob. If you make that looser, make it very, very loose, then you can move this whole thing back in this position if you want it to be folded like that on your rifle. I myself like it this way. And also, this knob right here, the tighter you make it, the tighter and more resistance there will be for the pan feature and the tilt feature. So the tilt feature, which is basically just this right here, tilting to the left, tilting to the right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty useful for maybe depending on the LPVO or scope you're using, lining up the crosshairs perfectly with the target. Maybe it's at a weird angle, or maybe you're in a weird position. Having that feature might make it easier to get those crosshairs on target. Also, maybe just where you're at, whether you're sitting in some weird spot or there's not enough space or whatever, maybe just tilting might give you a more comfortable position while you're firing. And also it has the panning feature. So once these bipod legs are locked in, I mean, let's say if it was in dirt or something, or in this case, I have a slippery table, so I'll just hold on to it. You can actually pan while it's locked. Going left to right, it can pan. That's a pretty cool feature. You know, if you're on target and you need to move around, whatever, you can pan with it, and it's still very stable. And that goes to my next point: is why would you want a bipod? It's going to be more stable. When you're shooting with a rifle in general, unsupported, you have 4 points of contact. It's in your shoulder, hand, cheek, support hand. With a bipod, that's 2 points of contact that's dedicated and stable. And it's not going to go anywhere. And actually, you still have your hand, shoulder, cheek. You got 2 points of contact up there. Makes things very easy. I don't even need this left hand. So I could actually put this up here if I wanted to, but it's not really doing much for me. I mean, I can use it to pull this rifle into me more, but for me personally, I like to use this support hand to actually grab the back of the buttstock and drive it into my shoulder even more. And it's pretty comfortable. So yeah, obviously with a bipod, a lot more stability. So for those of you that have really nice scopes out there, or you got a hunting rifle, whatever, this will be very useful for you. Also, another thing is the locking knob right here. You can actually use this as a brace against things maybe like a corner of a wall or a tree branch, something that these legs themselves wouldn't really be stable on. You can use this to rest on and then have that capability as well to be nice and stable. Also, another person that a bipod might be useful for is someone with disabilities or with injuries, whether it's elbow injuries or maybe shoulder injuries, not wanting to really dig in there, because without this stuff right here, without these legs, to be supported or to use your elbows as a bipod essentially, whether you're laying prone on the ground or on a table or over the hood of a car, your elbows will be in the surface, and they'll be your bipod for you. But if you're someone like me who had an injury, for example, I have a titanium plate and 7 screws in my elbow. She got a pretty gnarly scar still, and for me, I can't do too much stuff on this elbow. If I'm putting it in the ground or a table, putting too much force on it, it'll actually hurt a lot, and it actually caused me to get bursitis. So as you can see in this top picture, that is my arm fully extended, my left arm, my normal arm, and my right arm is in the bottom picture, and that is with bursitis. If you don't know what bursitis is, that is inflammation of your bursa, which is pretty much a liquid-filled sac that is in your joints. And yeah, too much pressure on my elbow for me, with that plate and 7 screws in there, makes me prone to bursitis, and it's horrible. It's really annoying to have. It takes a while to recover from for me. And when I had that really bad swelling, that bursitis, my wife actually said, "That's not an elbow, that's an L-boob." Yeah, joke's on me. I wasn't even mad at her because that's pretty hilarious. But I don't want to get that again if I can help it. So if you're like me, if you have injuries, especially elbow stuff, a bipod might be beneficial to you. So in general, I mean, I think this is a pretty awesome bipod. This is actually a gift from a good buddy of mine. And yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. It's about $100, give or take. I mean, you can get it a little bit less than 100 depending on where you go. Like I said, it's gonna last a long time. Polymer and also aluminum. Multiple features, and it's good for extra stability. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe if you guys like gun stuff, survival stuff, EDC, bushcraft, camping, any kind of stuff like that. Feel free to subscribe because I'll have a lot more content coming. That's all I got for today, guys, though, so thank you for watching. Any questions, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this bipod, if there's other bipods that you might like more, if I'll check those out. But until next time, guys, stay safe. Bye-bye.